In a bold statement that has caught everybody's attention, former US President Donald Trump issued a stark warning to India about its high taxes on American goods. Trump made it very clear, if India continues to impose heavy tariff on US products, his administration would retaliate by doing the same to Indian goods as well. Let me tell you exactly what Trump said about India. Trump, speaking from his luxurious Mar-a-Lago resort, expressed his frustration over what he calls unfair trade practices by countries like India and Brazil. He highlighted that India charges 100% tariff on certain American goods, making it very hard for US goods to compete in Indian market. He explained his approach in simple terms. If India taxes American bicycles or any other product at 100%, then US would also impose the same level of taxes on Indian products. Fair trade is what we want. Well, that's what he exactly said. He also said if they charge us, we charge them the same. And that's how it should work. But here's a question. Why is Trump focused on India so much all of a sudden? India and the United States have had trade disagreement for years, specifically over the tariff we are talking about. India has been known to levy higher taxes on imported goods just to protect its local industries. But this has upsetted many countries, including the United States. Trump specifically mentioned bicycles as an example. He said that while India might charge 100% or even 200% tax on an American bicycle, the US charges little to nothing as compared to what India is charging on American goods. According to Trump, this creates an imbalance and hurts American businesses. But you know what? He didn't stop there. He also criticized Brazil for its high tariff and made it very clear. Any country imposing unfair taxes on US goods would face reciprocal tariff under his administration. Now, Trump's trade policy has always been very tough. During his presidency, he often emphasized America first and aimed to reduce the trade deficit with other countries as well. Now his focus is on reciprocal tariff. That means that if any country imposes taxes on US goods, America will respond with the same level of tariff. Apart from India, Trump also targeted countries like China, Mexico and Canada for what he described as unfair trade practices. He criticized China for its control over global trade, and he raises questions about illegal drugs and migrants from Mexico and Canada. If you remember, then Trump's tough stance wasn't just limited to India. He warned Canada and Mexico too. He threatened to impose 25% tariff on all imports from these two countries until and unless they take steps to address their key issues like flow of drugs into the United States and illegal immigration. But you know what? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That's the law. So, in response, Canada has already announced a $1.3 billion investment to tighten border security. Canadian authorities plan to give their border officials more power to inspect goods that are going to the United States and reduce the movement of illegal drugs and migrants. However, the situation at the US-Canada border remains tense. Over 23,000 migrants were detained at the border in just 12 months we are talking about, leading to October, more than double the number from previous year. Canada is now working to increase surveillance and deploy more officers, but the officials admit that they still have limited control over people that are crossing the border illegally. But now, why does this matter to India? Let me help you. For India, Trump's warning could actually lead to significant changes in trade relations with the United States. If the US imposes reciprocal tariff, it could make Indian product more expensive in American markets, and that is going to affect the exports. Indian businesses that heavily rely on US trade could actually face challenges if tariffs are increased. On the other hand, this could also push India to reevaluate its tax policies on American goods to avoid a potential trade war. So, why should Indians care? Well, trade relations between India and Canada are very important. The US is one of India's largest trading partners with billions of dollars exchanged every single year. If a tariff war begins, it could impact Indian industries from bicycle to textiles. Also, it might impact the software and spices too. At the very same time, the situation reflects the ongoing global trade dynamics where every single country is looking out for its own interest. Trump's focus on fair trade is a reminder that countries need to find a balance between protecting their local industry and maintaining healthy trade relationships. As Trump prepares for the possibility of return to the office, his trade policies will likely remain a hot topic. For now, India needs to watch closely and decide whether to continue its high tariff or negotiate better trade terms with the US. Well, after all this discussion, one thing is certainly clear. Trump's "if they tax us, we tax them" policy is a strong message that could reshape global trade, and India is right in the middle of this conversation. What will happen next? Only time will tell. But till then, do follow TimesXP for follow-up information.